Hey lads, this is day 17 of my series to get to 2100 on chess.com. And I have to be honest with you lads, today's not been a good day. I've lost a ton of games and I just get stressed when I get below 2 minutes. I just start playing terrible chess. So I'm going to play a 15 plus 10 game today and we'll see how we can perform. Here we go. A 1931 from Basque Country. Basque Country, where is that? I've dropped down to 1932. Basque Country. I gotta look that up afterwards. I don't think that's a real country, lads. Whoa, would you lads look at that? Basque Country is in Spain, except it's not in Spain. It's autonomous community of Spain. So I don't know what that means, but yeah, there it is. You learn something new every day. It's even got the word country in the title. We got a knight and a bishop in the center here. And we're playing against a closed off bishop, which is a kind of Jobava that I like to play. I've gone for this bishop trade on f4, and so now we have this pincer grip on this square. So I like to bring the bishop out here, but this move frightens me. It's probably okay. Let's bring the bishop out. Look at this. And if he comes here, we'll just have to take it, because we do not want him playing c4, stopping the activity of this bishop. This bishop needs to be on this file. So now what he's doing is he's setting up this. So now he's going to play c5, take, and then he's going to push here. So what we need to do is play the knight to e2. He comes here, we're going to go c3 to give our bishop some room. He could also be playing bishop e6, but he's not. This is just a very average move, but his bishop's going to be bad looking at a pawn. So he should have played probably here or gone with this plan of trying to break my my opening here. I actually think I'm thinking a lot more than he is, and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Here, and we can take, which looks wonderful. We can also put the knight here. Which looks very interesting. We can also castle. And we've got a lot of moves and we got a lot of time to think about this. So let's have a long look, a deep dive into this position. Pawn f5. He can capture. We capture. Our bishop's very active. But his rook becomes quite strong looking down this file. I would rather his rook on a bad file and he has to push and my pawns can just block off his rook. So I don't really want his rook to get active. So f5 is not striking me as a powerful move yet. I would like maybe bishop c2, queen d3 to look at a checkmate sort of threat. King over, you know, getting in here. He comes up, we take pawns and start winning. It's not working yet. We've got knight g5. Knight g5 seems interesting. But this knight is such a strong defender of this pawn. Maybe we need to bring this knight into the action somehow. But we can't really get it here unless the knight's off of the diagonal, because the queen's the only one that can hold that knight. So maybe we play knight e5, blocking the advance of this pawn, which we really don't care about, but the knight here is a very good square. And then we bring this knight around to try and get rid of this piece, maybe trade here and go for some kind of mate. Let's try that, or should we castle? I don't think we should castle. Let's play this. This looks like the most solid. And now our queen is defending h5 when the knight jumps to it. if he tries to attack it himself, that would be fine. Here, I'm dreaming. Because here, this knight has to move, and then maybe all of a sudden my queen can come in with a Greek gift. But I think we have to move the knight to allow that to happen. Let's put the knight here. I think this is the square it wants to be on, or does it want to be here, and coming in here for the Greek gift? It's a wee bit late, isn't it? But here, just the squares it can jump to don't seem so strong. So if the knight's here, and then here. So let's just look at this. Take. The knight can't really come forwards because we can do quite well here, getting very aggressive. So it's probably going back. So here, knight's probably going back. And a knight here just doesn't seem so good. We could come in with a queen, looking at this, pawn up. And then the knight doesn't really have a square. Maybe queen back, knight here, looking at a checkmate here, a pawn up. So I think here, and the knight looks more powerful on g5. But maybe it's not. Wait, let's see. g3, take, knight back. Knight. No. Bishop takes, king takes. Queen check, king back. Queen over doesn't work because the queen's looking at us. Queen here doesn't. Yeah, let's go to g1. I think g1's a better move. I think g1's a better move because the knight looks like it deserves to be on f3. And then the Greek gift is screaming at me. And also this. So now if he takes, we take. And if this guy moves back, check here, check. Doesn't work because the queen's here. Yeah, the queen stops the Greek gift working. So maybe take here, pawn takes. And we got a... Yeah, maybe the knight was poorly placed there. I don't know. Okay, we can put the bishop on c2. That's fine. And I'm thinking now maybe our play is f5 somehow. But we need to get this knight in now. Maybe, yeah, maybe g1, f3 wasn't correct. Maybe the knight did need to be on g3. Because I forgot that the bishop's just looking at this square. I'm sorry, not the bishop, the queen. Okay. I know longer time control is better for my chess. So I feel like I'd like to play this more. I just know that people play extremely patiently and way higher accuracy. And so it does freak me out a bit. But yeah. Okay, so he's just jumped in. And now if we take here and the pawn comes here, can we attack this pawn? I mean, it lets his bishop be active, but let's say take. Maybe we just need to go here. Then he takes, and he wins here. Maybe knight here. Take. Queen needs to come here too. Let's put the queen here. Maybe we castle? No, not yet. Queen here looks good. And knight here. Take. We win a pawn. And all you need to do in a longer time control is win a pawn. really all you need to get an advantage against your opponent. I hope my opponent doesn't disconnect. Yeah, lads, I don't know what you guys think about the longer time control, but I do want to improve at my over-the-board chess, and I do think I probably should be trying longer time controls more than I am. And I know when I started this series to 2100 that I had a couple good games and I was enjoying it, and then it just seemed like a long commitment to do a game. But I think if I do the longer time control videos, I need to just play one and really try to think through the moves. And hopefully that's enjoyable for y'all. And if it isn't, I don't know. Because I just want to improve. I really want to improve. And I know people say longer time controls give you more time for calculation. And I know I'm saying all this. And then next week I'll just want to play some rapid games. But yeah, anyway, I hope my opponent doesn't resign here. And if he does, we're going to have a quick analyze and look and see what was ideal here. But it looks like he hasn't. He's back just in the nick of time. And hopefully he hasn't pulled up an engine, which is always the thing that I fear. Longer time controls, you just got more time to cheat, don't you? And I know most people don't cheat in chess, but it's always the thing you worry about. Okay, so we're going to go knight here. If he takes here, I think we can take here. And our bishop's very active. And we can even take with king. Let's do it. The queen can come here. Maybe we didn't even need to move this. Maybe we could have just done this immediately and taken with king. I don't think so, because we need to look at this with all three. We need to do this before any advance happens, I think. If the advance happens and takes here, we're just going to recapture. That's fine. But again, we're playing against this bad bishop. The bishop is not active in this game, but what is active is my knight. Okay, very interesting. Take. If he takes this one, we recapture here. Do we? Or do we try to save our knight? Yeah, wait. Take. Knight here. Take. Check. Here. That wins his queen. Here. This wins his queen. I don't think I needed to spend too much time on that position, but maybe I needed to look at it a wee bit better than I did. Okay, so instead he's just taken this one. And I think we take here and win a pawn. I could come back, but... And he comes here. Yeah, let's take here so we can tempo and we win this. So now we're just up a pawn. Okay. I think coming here seems like a very solid square. He can't attack me unless he comes around like this. We're looking at this. We can castle, get the rook here, and go after the backwards pawn, which is the weakness. This pawn can only be defended by his rooks and queen. Maybe I need to bring the king here so that I can push these pawns. Maybe I castle this way. Take, take. And the rook's checking me. And I think that position looks very equal because he's got these pawns all connected. If he takes and I take, seems good. I don't really feel like retreating. I think I would rather castle, and I would rather castle this way so that I can defend this pawn. He takes, we take. We are just up a pawn. So let's go into an endgame where we have a lot of time. And our pawn is doubled right now, so we want to undouble this. It would be a benefit to not have a doubled pawn, I think. I think I have an advantage here, but it's not much. But taking here doesn't hurt his structure. It actually improves his rook. Gives his rook the open file. But him taking here undoubles my pawns and gives me an advantage. However, if I put a pawn here, am I really able to attack this as well as I'd like? Doesn't seem like I really can. But we have an extra pawn. So let's play how we think we should play here. And really try to use this advantage of one pawn. A one pawn advantage. Okay, so here, and then we can push, take with rook. We're holding this. So let's get our pawns on the open files. If he takes here and here, then this is an isolated pawn as well. So just creating more weaknesses for himself. Here. What about taking here? Here? Defending here. He pushes. We take. We push here and he takes and we push this one. That helps defend here, doesn't it? I have a feeling rook e2 is a good move. But also taking c takes b4. Because this pawn becomes isolated and a big time target. When we take, he's surely going to take. Then we go here to defend this pawn. We don't want to defend from here because then when he pushes, we don't take because he captures, we capture. Maybe we do. Let's do this. And I know we have a backwards pawn here now. But if he ever pushes this one, we can just push b3 as well. b3, and then we come c2, c1, and gang this pawn. So here, if I take, he would win my rook with checkmate in 2 moves. So when he goes here, we have to play b3. It's the only move. And I think this is good for us to come here. Yeah, okay, and I feel like this was a bad move for him. But now he's got this one. I didn't even see that. How did I miss that? Okay, well, we can go here and maybe win this one back because he can't come here. He can't defend here. He has to defend here, and then we just move our king in. But maybe he just goes for this one. We go here. here, here. Maybe here, take, 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 take. We gotta go here. Ugh, my position's not good. So he's gonna go here. And we can't defend it. He didn't. Wow. That was a mistake, because now we can go here. Or even here, because he can't come in here now. That was definitely a mistake. Yeah, he should have just gone here. Because he was gonna go up a pawn there. So he can defend the pawn here, but we just come here. Check. We have to come back here. Okay, this would be a mistake to come down here. Because we go e3. Yeah, okay, so let's just take this. He's misplayed. Check. King here. Check. It's got to be good. Check. We come in here because the other rook checks here. So he's going to be on one of these squares. And now we've got a rook here and a rook here. But he comes here, we go up. He takes a pawn. We take a pawn. He comes here. Okay, I think this is good. It's not obvious, but I think it's good. Okay, so he just goes for that. So here he comes up. So let's... we go here? Just to stop any counterplay? Or do we go here? Check. Here. Check. Mate. So here. Check. Here. Check. Here. Check. Here. We can run in here. Here. Check. Here. Check. Here. Check. Here. Here. Check. Here. Take. Check. Here. Check. Mate. Because this pawn stops his king coming onto the 6th rank. So this would be greedy for him to grab. I'm threatening check and mate. I don't know how he stops it. I guess he's got to force my king here. And then I can't check. But my position looks very good. Not gonna lie. And lads, this is also like really helpful for me because I never am able to really analyze my endgames. Because I always get to the endgame and I'm just so low on time. And I'm just making instinct moves, you know? So it's not real chess. It's just like bullet. It's like slow man Slow Blunderman bullet. But I think these longer games, or maybe they're going to be more enjoyable for you guys if I can talk while I play. Okay, so he did go for this. He's going to check here. I'm going to go here. I think he's going to take. Okay, he mucked up big time, boys. Yeah, I calculated and he did not. That is how you win a game. I'm happy to do that. Let's see how we played. A 91.9. Lads, I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that. It does look like we made a few mistakes. Let's see. Back here, we were very winning. And playing our queen forwards was okay. But here we should have captured. That's very interesting. And also capturing this way, keeping the doubled pawn. But ultimately here, our big mistake was not protecting this weakness. What about this move? This move's not so good. So this just is a very difficult move to play, I think, because it makes your A1 rook so passive. Okay. Not entirely sure about all this. What about just capturing immediately? It's a decent move, but it's not a great move. But yeah, maybe that's what we should have gone for. I really thought this move was better for him. Because how do we defend here? Our best move is F1. And then he grabs a free pawn. The game's completely even. But slightly later here, when he played this move, we were able to win the pawn. And instead of him challenging and winning this pawn. This was wrong. I should have instead skewered this way. Take, and I'm up a pawn and I have a rook in an endgame. So this wasn't so solid. And then this was the obvious blunder. He should have gone here like I had said when we were talking. And then I think coming here, he has to take. Or maybe he checks here, I go here, and then his king can come out this way, maybe. But yeah, he didn't respect here. All right, lads. Well, I hope you enjoyed that game, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. If you want to buy a hat, you can. If you want to support me in any way, there's a bunch of ways to support in the description. Channel membership. You lads are awesome. You can get anything from Chessnut and I make a wee bit of the profit that goes to them. Or you can get your chess.com membership with my link. Doesn't cost you anything extra. It just costs chess.com less because the money doesn't go to them, it goes to me. I'll be having some new sponsorship stuff coming out soon. So I'm quite excited about all that. But I'll get to that at some other time. Hope you lads have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of the day it is for you. And I'll see you lads tomorrow. Bye for now.